everybody, and happy Wednesday. It's another beautiful day outside, and actually taking the kids to the beach, but just wanted to stop on the way there and make sure I connected with all of you today. And this is Michelle, by the way, at Your Daily Mission, and thank you for joining me today. And my job here is really just to create value for you and to help you through any challenges and obstacles that you may be having in your business, regardless of which business that you're in. And I would love to hear from you. I would love to connect with you. And I'm outside right now, so if you guys can hear me, just, you know what, give me a thumbs up. Let me know that it's all good. You can hear me, it's clear. That would be awesome. And today we're going to talk about opening up people and building bridges. And there's a lot of times when we have just become an entrepreneur, or we're just getting started in maybe a new business, a new endeavor, and you know, we get excited and we go meet people and we want to tell them everything. And we have kind of like this verbal diarrhea. And what happens is, generally speaking, more times than not, we just scare people away. Because we're giving them so much information and we're telling them so much that it's really intimidating for them. And then they think about, well, do I really want to do what you just did? Do I have the time to learn everything you just told me? And do I want to do that to my own friends and family? And more times than not, the answer is no, if you literally just go and tell them everything. Okay, so the real way to open up people is to learn to listen and listen well. And I love what somebody said, and I actually caught this early in my career, that you should actually, you've got two ears, one mouth for a reason, and you should listen twice as much as what you say. Okay? A lot of times people think that the best conversations that they ever have is when they got to talk and tell you all about themselves. Okay? And you know, so what we need to do is really talk to people, ask them a lot of questions. This is the #1 way to really open people up, is just ask a lot of questions, as many as you can. And there's actually a formula for asking questions if this is a new concept to you, and we call it FORM. And FORM stands for family, occupation, recreation, and motivation. So of course, you're going to want to ask them about these things. And motivation, by the way, can mean motivation, or, you know, are they looking to make some extra income, or what their motivation may be. Okay, so family, occupation, recreation, and of course motivation. And what I would tell you about this is that what happens as you're asking these questions, okay, you're asking them about their family, if they're a mom, if they're a dad, if they have any kids, how many kids they have, you know, if they have grandchildren, depending on their age, you know, what they do for a living, you know, what do they like about what they do, and if they could change anything about what they do for an occupation, what would they change? You know, what would be the #1 or #2 thing that they think would be better, or the thing that they like least about what they do? Those are some really good fact-finding questions. Recreation, of course, what do they do for a hobby? You know, do they like sports? All of those things you can ask them about. And of course, their motivation, again, is, you know, would they like to make more money? Are they happy with the money that they're already making currently? What, you know, if they had more income, what would they like to do with it? Would they like to go on more vacations? Would they like to help, you know, maybe more charities, or, you know, what is it? Maybe they'd like to put their kids into football or baseball or ballet, I don't know. But you got to find out what the motivation is. Now, as you find out what their motivation is and what their reasons is, and you learn about them, you create these bridges, okay? And so what do I mean by bridges? If I'm sitting and talking to somebody and I'm a mom of 4, and I find out that person is also a mom, well, now I have a connection. We call that a bridge, okay? Because that's something that we can connect on a deep level with, because we both understand what it's like to be a mom. Things like that. So that's bridges, you know. So when you're asking about what do you do for a living, if somebody were to say to me, well, you know what, I'm in real estate, well, I can connect with that because I used to be a real estate agent. Or maybe I can't connect with it personally, but maybe I have friends that are real estate agents, as an example, and you know, and I can understand it from their perspective. So we're making these bridges, these connections with people, and we're learning about them. And what happens is, as you create these bridges, the more that you ask them about themselves, the more they tend to like, know, and trust you. Okay, the more you get to know them, and as throughout the presentation that you're doing, whatever business you're showing them, whatever their products, whatever services that you're showing them, whatever, you know, whatever you're doing, you know, even if it's outside of relationship marketing, you can use this tool. And whatever presentation you're doing, you can then literally use their words, their motivation, what they told you about themselves to really create a reason that, you know, your business, your service could benefit their life. Okay, so if somebody, you know, as an example said, you know, I love what I do and I can't see myself ever leaving that. I just wish it would pay me more money because I'm really tired at the end of the month that there's no money left. And I'd like to be able to save more and do more and go away and do different things. And I'm like, that's great. You know, I'm so excited that you already love what you do. And I can share with them the benefit of how potentially this could earn more income for them. Or let's just say I was in finances. Potentially I could show them a way that could help them to save more money so they could get the things that they want, or maybe to invest more money. Whatever it is, you've got to go on really a fact-finding mission, find out about them, make them feel good, be authentic. I'm going to say that again because it's so very important. We really, as a society, need to stop looking at people with money signs on their forehead. What we really need to do is start looking at them with help signs on their forehead. And how can we help them? How can we be of service? What can we do? How can we create value for you? And when you're authentic in that and you really treat people like that and you mean it from your heart, you will attract people to you. They will like, know, and trust you. They will become more open, and you will be able to show them the value of your business or whatever it is that you're doing and how it can help you. But you have to be authentic, okay? I think that's really the most important thing. And, you know, even if you're fumbling over your words, you can always say, listen, this is new to me. I haven't done this before if you're brand new. But you know what? I really believe in what I'm doing. I really believe it can help you. Even as a brand new person in a business, you can be authentic and be real and just be yourself. Because people know you and they know what you're really like. So, you know, don't be weird. A good friend of mine says, don't be weird. Be you. And that's really important. So, of course, this is your daily mission. So today, I want you to, if you haven't done this before, your mission today is to start writing down some form questions, okay? Form, again, stands for family, occupation, recreation, and motivation. So just write down a few questions that you could potentially ask a brand new prospect to really open them up, okay? Because I can tell you this, you can never close anybody if they're not already open. So it's very important to master this skill. And of course, in business, you want to master the mundane. And this is one of the things that you really need to pay attention to if you want to progress, if you want to have success. So that is your daily mission for today. Thank you so much for joining me. You can get me, by the way, on my personal page, Michelle with 1L Donovan. You can get me on my business page at, you just have to type in your daily mission. My hubby is also doing this as well, and you can get him your breakthrough partner, and that's at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time in the morning every day, Monday to Friday. And you can get me at noon every day, Monday to Friday, Eastern Standard Time. And I look forward to connecting with all of you. If you have any questions, anything you'd like me to talk about, any topics you'd like to discuss, please put it on this feed. And if you'd like to inbox me personally, feel free to do so. I'm happy to connect with all of you and see if we can create some value for all of you and see if we can get past some of those challenges together. So this is Michelle signing off. Hope you all have a fantastic day.